LT Outdoors, the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
If I waited a week, these would all go to seed. That. Yeah, buddy. That's a monster. Oh, yeah.
Sun is coming up, fiber's going down.
Monster,
Fish are all biting and jumping all around. Let's hook up
here.
the boat, come on, let's go. It's time for LT Outdoors.
Yeah,
I'm talking
muskrat.
LT Outdoors. Might go hunt, fish, metal detecting, might even do a little foraging too. I'm talking LT Outdoors.
Quite done yet.
I hope you enjoy.
Tell me that ain't the best.
Special shout out to all my patrons out there. If you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com and look up LT Outdoors. Also, thank you to anybody who donates to this channel. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. This is another foraging episode. I don't know why I never made an intro for it, but in this episode, Robert Emmert comes up here from Jackson. I take him out and do some teaching for him, show him all the edible mushrooms that are out and about this time of year, and then my friends Mark, Jen, and Buck come over here, and I do the same, take them out for another day. I spent the whole weekend out picking mushrooms, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. There's a lot of new mushrooms up right now. The edibles, this is the time of year that they start really popping, and they're going to be popping harder and harder the further we get through fall. So hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you learned something from it. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. We're out and about today, just wandering around, and as you can see, we come right across some cinnabar chanterelles right off the bat. They are all over this trail. There's actually a huge pile up there by the gate, so that's cool. I'm out here today with my buddy Robert, and we are just on the hunt for some good edible mushrooms. It's been perfect temperature lately. We've had quite a bit of rain the past few days, so chanterelles will be popping like crazy. Let's see what else we find. Well, this is probably the biggest patch of chanterelles that I've ever seen up here. All that orange that you're seeing on the ground there, guys, it's all cinnabars. It's just all over. Perfect size ones too. So they are up hardcore right now. Just chop that one off just with a stick. Yep, going along, guys. The golden chanterelles are up good. I knew they would be. Got another nice one there. Lots of cinnabars. So, yeah. Alright, continuing along the 2-track here, we come across some lobsters. Fresh growing out of here. Sadly, they got mushy. They must have got poured on in the rain. But that's a good sign. These are pretty big, so there's got to be more up too. Even this one's a little bit shot. But like I said before, guys, the lobster mushroom itself, it's probably a russula. The mushroom gets taken over by a parasite, and the parasite itself is the lobster. It gives it a shellfish type smell and flavor, and it gives it that red color. So yeah, see if we find some more. Here we are again, coming across some fork-tipped coral. I do want to make mention here, even though it looks like it's growing from the ground, it's really not. There's all kinds of dead tree and stuff down here. Old root system. That's what this that's what the fork-tipped coral likes to grow off of. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. There's also a patch right up here, and they are delicious. I fried some in butter recently, and they are really good. All right, here is another one to show off today, guys. This is the beautiful ghost pipe. Some people call them Indian pipes. Also, pretty close by here, we got some more fork-tip coral growing along in this little stretch. There's even more ghost pipes up there. And a painted bleat against the tree. There's edibles and stuff all over today. Definitely the best time of year to be out. Going along, and just picked a couple, and then we come across these. There's probably going to be a bunch more. Usually when you find a couple, oh yeah, there's a pile back here by that tree. They are all over back here. Alright guys, another new one for the fall season here. This is the sweet tooth mushroom, otherwise known as the hedgehog. Always looks like a fresh loaf of bread on the top. And then when you flip it over, they got a whole bunch of little comb bristles. You cannot mistake that. There's no other mushroom that has these comb bristles. So if you see this, it's safe to eat, and it is very delicious. Hopefully we find more. These are awesome. All right, going along, hoping to find some firm lobsters, and sure enough, we got some fresh. These are good lobsters here, super firm. So, yep, gonna cut these off with a knife. That's the best way to pick the lobster mushrooms, because they do have a tougher texture to them, and you want to kind of, usually I recommend cutting some of the dirtier parts off of them while you're in the field. It's easier than trying to brush them at home. Alright, I haven't been keeping count today, guys, so I'm not sure what we're at as far as species of edible mushroom, but I know we've got several today. But here's the black trumpets again. If you follow my channel, you've probably seen them in the past couple videos. Been picking trumpets this season real good. They're growing nicely this year, so yeah, onto a patch right here. I see there's a bunch even up the hill here, so yep, gonna get into some trumpets. Another beautiful clump of fork-tip coral there, guys. Just happened to look ahead, guys. There's a nasty old cluster up there by that birch, but there's some nice ones here out front. Make for a good meal. Like I said, you're not able to see them, but trust me, they're growing out of wood. There's a lot of rotten wood that makes up the forest floor, and that's what these will be growing out of. And you can always tell they got the nice forks on the tip. Alright guys, kept on hiking down the way, and we started getting into some lobsters. Usually when you see one, you'll find more. They grow in the same areas together, so yeah, these are fresh. So I'm going to get these picked, and we'll move on down the road. Here we were going along. There's some babies coming up here too, so that's good. There's like 3 or 4 of them. It's going to be a good year. Hedgehog mushrooms coming up. These are kind of small, but I'm going to pick them for now, and there should be a bunch more this season.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You just said you didn't want to be on TV.
too late. What'd you get there, buddy? Got some golden chanterelles, guys. Coming across a little bit of everything today. Check out this awesome mushroom walking stick here, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I'd like to have something like that. That's really cool.
Just don't put me in it.
Earlier this season I couldn't show you because I couldn't find them opened up, but here you go. This is one of the little amanitas. Again, not edible, so don't eat it just because you see it right now. And this is what they look like when they open up. Pretty cool. And they got this veil. That's what I like about them. They're just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mushroom, but do not eat them. They are poisonous.
Oh yeah, that's a big one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, what we did, guys, we were walking along here, and we're not far off the trail, but we've seen some growing off the trail. Usually if you can get in kind of the same line in which they're growing, they will kind of grow in that same stretch. So we're just kind of walking through the woods right here, and we keep coming across them. So golden chanterelles. Want to know where you can go to get your hands on last year's epic panty pounders or this year's new pig pounders? Well, it just got a little easier, guys. I now have a website. You can go to www.ltoutdoorslureco.com. Check the website out, and if you don't feel like getting them online, you can also go to these fine stores. This season of LT Outdoors is brought to you by Freedom Baits, quality plastics that you can count on. They have a whole selection of open water plastics too. Widowmaker Lures, check them out online. They have a great selection of tungsten jigs and much, much more. Mountable Memories Taxidermy, mounts that'll last a lifetime.
That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.